Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Mansillon. I come again today. First, I wanted to thank you for your presence. I wanted to thank you for your donation and for supporting the channel. I wanted to come today to speak about this mini moon. It's a cosmic visitor that is coming it's going to be arriving on the 29th of this month and will turn around the whole planet. And on the 25th of November, we'll leave. He will partake in the 1010 portal and he will arrive on the Saint Michael holiday here in France. So I don't know if you celebrate that around the world, but it is quite significant. It will give us access to higher energy, higher frequency, and so it is important, of course, those people that are completely only implicated in the material world, that have no clue of the world of energy, won't be able to utilize those energies as much as possible. But it will allow us to align our mental, our emotional, and our desire to reconfigure our reality, reshape our reality, and the veils will be thinning, and we'll see a lot more. It's gonna assist us in creating a heart-centered existence. As well as it will liberate all kinds of, as well as there's many invisible forces that are assisting in liberating all kinds of old negative energies, dark energies from the earth, as well as reactivating all kinds of ancient alien energies that are positive on the planet. And it will also assist in balancing the duality, the dance between the dark and the light. It will create an emotional cleansing. And because we're moving from fourth to fifth dimension for the most part, we should be learning that we have access to different dimensions. We are interdimensional. We live here on the earth. We have this mental dimension. We have the emotional dimension. We have the astral dimension and astral spiritual dimension. But we're going to become multi-dimensional ability to be in more than one place at the same time. For now, it is still challenging. I feel like in terms of as a soul connection, I cannot be in like all the places at once, and I have to choose between the places often. But that we're going to be able to become multi-dimensional. Eventually, we're going to become omnidimensional. We'll be everywhere at once. The idea of travel will no longer be able because we'll be everywhere. But that's come for later on. So it's going to balance out the energy of dark and light and create this emotional cleansing. And we're also getting great assistance from all the galactic families, and they're doing a wonderful job. We don't see it, but they're really assisting in liberating all kinds of negative energy and doing things that we cannot do, just as the archangels and the spiritual beings on the highest plane, on the higher planes, are actually doing things that the galactics cannot do. So it is, and also I'm going to pull a few cards first to see for the oracles of the day. Today, my card of the day was the thinker, is to have plans, strategy, to be ready for the next step, whatever that might be for you. The card of the day is to understand the surface and the depths, is all that shines. There is always a surface things that is going on, but there is also something going on inside. There is both dynamism in evolution on the inside, which should be predominant by now, and understand accepting the facade of things. The facade will always be there, but it's only a facade. Then there is things that are happening within, and so just stay attuned to what's going on within you. The highest wisdom is going in circle. It's like we're going to go in circle as long as we need to, in order to get what the soul and the spirits and our higher self wants us to get. What we need to understand is the soulmate, to connect to the people, that we have a deeper soul connection. There is only one soul, so we're all connected on the soul level. The soul is the most important force. It is the creative and the loving power that guides the whole process of evolution. It is a spark of consciousness that is not spiritual nor material, that stands in between, that is a memory cell of all our experiences. And our soul wants to balance out all our energy to bring back that to the source. We can fuse to the source and be sent to be trinitized, and then be sent into higher mission and function as a trinitized being, as a being that has full knowledge of all of time and space. What we need to do is to rest, and it's time of the nap. It's about rest and relaxation, and this is really what we need to be really posed, to be calm, because that's when things start to come down. If our mind is always agitated, then there is no space for the spirit, for the higher mind to to intervene, and the outcome will be the milk and honey. It's going to be a good life, and it's wonderful things that are be coming up. So it's like focus on this good life, what you know, what you want. Although we're always getting what we need to see. I am perfect. You are perfect. Life is perfect. There is no buts. Accept that, and from there we're going to be able to transform things. So it's like when we stop turning in circle, we understand the wisdom is that to complete there is an inner process that we need to complete. Until this inner process is complete, we'll be given time to work on it, to work on ourselves, on what's going on inside. It's the unfinished symphony, and for that we need to let go of it's the never-ending story, to let go of all the dramas. As we do that, then we get to the thinker. We can put together our plans, and everything will flow according to the plans of our higher self, our God self. So we're becoming multi-dimensional beings. Very soon we're going to be able to, these coming energies will really assist in increasing our psychic and connection to our soul and spirit. And there is all kinds of stress tests. We've been through a lot of stress tests. It's like stress test is not a punishment. It is a preparation to handle higher level of energy and to liberate ourselves from karma. Personally, I've been through for the past year or two very intense, nightmarish connection to someone I deeply love, and I know she loves me too, but it's not her fault. It's just the debt I had for her. Now the debt is paid, and I feel a bit disconnected, but it's okay. And if there is some future that we need to meet and fulfill a certain destiny together, it will not be about stress and tension. It will be about joy. But we'll see. I'm remaining very opposed in relationship to that. So all the stress test is really a preparation for ascended frequency, and it's about the mind, the clearing up, perfecting the mind and the body, to accept the perfection of all that is, and to flow, to allow all the other things to be consumed by the light, all the darkness to be consumed by the light. And there is really a reconfiguration of reality to return to the divine original perfection, which always has been there. We're going to be able to realign, to enter into the 0 point of stillness while we're still in the process of manifesting and actualizing all kinds of things. So the new energies will be about rest, about relaxation, and about creativity, as well as spiritual pursuit. If we do not seek out the spirituality, if you do not seek out God, well, God with patience, He will wait. He's not in any hurry whatsoever. And so, but sometimes we get pushed because our guides, because the guardians also, our guides are always kind and loving, but the guardians sometimes will just kick us to move forward. So it's very much when in the future people will be able to have all they need, and the prime pursuit will be personal development, acquiring wisdom, lucidity, and so education is going to be very important. We're going to be receiving all kinds of new technologies that will make life a lot easier, and we're going to realign to natural timelines, 13 moons, 13 months, not just, they deformed everything. They make the Shabbat on the Sunday. It's like all kinds of bizarre things they really try to do to disalign humanity, to keep the control. But now we're returning to this original design. And there is the QFS, the Quantum Financial System, that's been announced by many sources to come into effect on October 1st. So be it, I'm all for it, but it's been announced so many times, and I'm still waiting to see. When this will be in place, all economy will be honest and transparent, and everybody will have what they need. They may not have all that they want, for it's like, but they'll have all they need, and then they can pursue the rest. For it's like if we had everything we want, we would stop. So we always will need to move forward, to learn something from the experience. So it's like, because we having it all is wonderful, and that's really what Spirit is showing me. But it's still like, I wouldn't mind having it all if there was. I don't mind having it all. I'm sorry, but it's like as long as there is people that have nothing, it's still uncomfortable because we are one. So it's like, of course, some will have more than others, but at least nobody will have nothing. There is so many people that have nothing, and that's really a point to this new level of consciousness and society where everybody will be taken care of. But personally, I know I will be able and ready, willing, and able to adapt to any change that is coming, and following my inner guidance. And that's really what you have to do, to be ready for anything and following your heart. as things unfold each and every day. We also want to get a closer relationship to our beloved guides and our monad and the company of heaven as the veil thin, and we get more a connection to the higher planes. Even if it's small things, and you just notice what you feel, and because we have to learn to think with the heart and to feel with the mind. It's very, very important. And all the impulses to continue in the outdated cycle are an opportunity for transcending, for transforming, for transfiguring the reality. It's like whenever you have, there is all kinds of body craving that we need to overcome. It's just a wave. It's like, because the desire for something that is not really wanted is very short. Just as the pleasure of getting it is very short, but then the reward of clearing up, because there's a great deal of purification that needs to be going on in order to make space for new energies. And the fullness of experience will become available as we understand and comply with the higher guidance more is given. So we need to awaken the tribe of the blue fire, as Michael, the great archangel, is the holder of the blue fire, the primal ray of divine will and authority. We do need to awaken that tribe, the tribe of blue fire, to utilize the prime creator ray of the blue fire, the blue ray, to enter into this 0 point of stillness. We're going to be moving into this new higher dimension. Well, I hope this resonates with you. You will see it during this month what is coming. It's going to be very, very powerful. The more we tune in to because the heart and the spirit and our higher spirit will always filter it through and will give us exactly what we need from all kinds of things that have been going on. We're entering into the photon belt. We're getting impulses from the great central sun through our own sun. We're getting the earth is also elevating a frequency, and so it's just a matter of tuning into the world of energy. So I completed this cycle. Once a karmic cycle is complete, this discharge of energy, you can make peace with it. And so it is important to clear up all the old energies before we can actually be free to enjoy what is coming. And what is coming, the observer of the day, is leaving or departing. It's going to be a time for great change, great adventures. The highest wisdom is the finances. Wonderful. For that, because the world is monetarized, we do need that. I love money, and money loves me. Keep repeating that to yourself. I deserve to be abundant and free, healthy, wealthy, happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. I am perfect. You are perfect. Life is perfect. Everything comes into the right time. So there is this finances that the finances liberate this. It could be the message of Sarah, but it can also be through our own God self. That is the gift from God that is freeing us from that on the material planes that will assist the whole of humanity as we put our place the project and all everything we have to offer into as a form of cultural enrichment or whatever we are called to do. What we need to understand is the vessels, the great adventures. There's going to be a lot of traveling. There's going to be crossing the great waters. It's a great new adventure will be coming. What we need to do is to become a figure of authority, to allow ourselves not to doubt ourselves, not to diminish. It's good to be humble, but not too humble, because you have this divine will and power that needs to guide your life. And so to relinquish all external authority, to be submissive to the higher mind and to the higher love and higher wisdom that is for it's like sometimes whatever comes down is what comes down. You have to deal with it. For it's not always a bed of roses to engage in the spiritual ascension plan, but as we navigate through it, we grow, we integrate, we elevate ourselves, and every aspiration, every intent to aspire is being recorded, and that's when we do that, then Spirit notices it, and then whenever we're ready, it provides the experience. And the outcome will be to overcome our fear. It's the phobias. It's like a lot of fears are completely, there is some conscious and unconscious fears. Sometimes it's fear of having, sometimes it's fear of not having, sometimes it's fear of letting go, sometimes it's all kinds of fear that needs to be discharged in order to live the fullness of our potential, at which point we're going to reach this point where we'll know that we are guided by wisdom and that there is really nothing to fear. We are protected, we are guided. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I thank you very much for everything. I'm going to finish with music. It was a philosopher named Friedrich Nietzsche. Well, I'm not a fan of all his philosophies, for he was quite an atheist and anti-Platonician and all that. And he had a very sad life, so sometimes it's like philosophy is a bit dark. But he said a lot of wonderful things, and he was very, very cultured. He researched a lot of it. He was very philologue. He knew very well the work of other philosophers. And he was saying that life without music would be a mistake. So the arts are very important. And so I'm going to finish with a song. It's an American song. It talks about listening to music and forgetting about life for a while. It's all the tension. So it's called Piano Man from Billy Joel. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffling. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. He says, "Son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore a youngest man clothes. Oh la di da di di da, la la da di da da da. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we all in the mood for a melody, and you'll get us feeling alright. Now John at the bar is a friend of mine. He gets me my drinks for free. And he's quick with a joke and to light up your smoke. And there's some place that he'd rather be. He said, "Bill, I believe this is killing me," as a smile ran away from his face. Well, I'm sure that I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place. Oh la 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 di di da, la la di di da di da. Now Paul is a real estate novelist who'd never had time for a wife. And he's talking with Davy, who's still in the Navy and probably will be for life. And the waitress is practicing politics as the businessman slowly gets stoned. Yes, they're sharing a drink they call loneliness, but it's better than drinking alone. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright. It's a pretty good crowd for the Saturday, and the manager gives me a smile, 'cause he knows that it's me they've been coming to see, to forget about life for a while. And the piano, it sounds like a carnival, and the microphone smells like a beer. And they sit at the bar and put bread in my jar and say, "Man, what are you doing here?" Oh la 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 di di da, la la di di da da da. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright. Festivity. Well, we have to go. My friend here was telling me he had a dream of this huge party that was going on. It's like sometimes we dream of parties, kind of makes up for like. Sometimes dreams can make up for what we're missing out sometimes. But I do feel the party is going to be coming, and we're going to bring the party. We're going to bring the celebration with us wherever we go. So it's very important to tune in to align. And rejoicing is really the observer of the day. We need to continue to rejoice. The highest wisdom is the solution. The solution is right there. And so we just need to tune into it. If we have to escape the problem in order to tune into the solution, that was Einstein who was saying that. You cannot create a solution with the same mind that created the problem. All the problems are self-created for growth evolution. So it's about allowing to free ourselves, and sometimes there is all kinds of solution that we cannot find in 3D. So you reach reach all the way to the planes of infinity, and then you get the inspiration, you get the solution, You can bring it down, or you allow yourself to get into the flow where the solution find themselves. What we need to understand is happiness. What are those things that bring us happiness? For me, it's the alignment with all kinds of things, people, creative actions that bring me happiness, but my connection to my higher self bring me into ecstatic joy. And so, but there is anything that brings you joy, that serene joy, that's not dependent, because when happiness and joy needs it depending on somebody else, then we're like, if the person changes tune, and it's like we get it. So it's like create the situation of happiness. I am perfect, you are perfect, life is perfect. To accept that and repeat that to yourself, and life will very much transform as a result, as this belief, this knowing of the eternal perfection of the truth of the I am. What's coming, what we need to do is the judgment, and we need to clear up. We need to move towards this divine will, to assert. There is certain thing we need to be humble and to allow things to come. But when we know the wisdom of something, there is no need to doubt. So it's like, and there will be judgment and purification for the world. That's like, it's by compassion. All of it happens before compassion for the evolution of consciousness, and the outcome is patience. And we can't rush things. We cannot rush the ascension process. We cannot rush we have to flow with the flow, and we have to allow the flow to unfold as there is a great reward. The rewards of patience is patience. Once we are patient, we're no longer in a hurry, and things happen. So it is very much something we're learning to master. If we're master of patience, we can master everything else. Once we are master of courage, we can gain all the other virtues, because as we transcend our fear and limitation. For that is very important to overcome the fear, to traverse the fear. Whatever makes you afraid is really what your spirit will lead you towards, because it needs to be traversed in order to be discharged, and then you'll find that you are free from whatever limitation that was created by the past and the limited ego, or the situations of the society. But we're here to transform that, and this asteroid will definitely assist in reconfiguring the reality, as our dreams, our desire, our thoughts, and our emotions get in alignment with it. Well, I wish you a wonderful day. Thank you so very much, and I'll talk to you later. Salat.